Well, yeah, a great example of that is recently I shared with some of the team here at Cal Walks a story out of North Carolina where the tragic death of a young child who was walking in his neighborhood, walking to the local grocery store. And as you said earlier, right, kids don't always have the best impulse control.
Mm.
So this kid was looking to cross the street. He was with his older brother. He suddenly darted out into the street and was struck by a car. Um, the whole situation was already a tragedy to begin with because he did die, as I understand, but was made worse when the local police department then showed up to arrest the parents of the child on charges of involuntary manslaughter, which seems absurd that these grieving parents who have just lost their kid are now being saddled with criminal charges because of what was, just a tragic incident. And, yes, kids lack impulse control, but at the same time, if the streets aren't designed to allow for kids to be able to easily navigate the streets and walk safely, I think there's a bigger problem there that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, I've read a few of these stories, thankfully just a few over the years, and I'm always shocked at this response. Like law enforcement, I know they're trained to apply the law, but in this situation, to basic place the entire burden of the situation and blame on the parents and overlook, I mean, overlook the design of the street, overlook like the location of where the students were going, what was the built environment like, did the children have training, safe routes to school training, and just say, it's the parents' fault for letting the kids out of the house. I think that's crazy. And it just ignores the entire system that allowed something like this to happen. Um, and allows it to because this is happening, regularly in the US. So we're ignoring the design of the streets and we're placing the blame on parents, not only to teach their children how to walk and bike safely, but then also to always monitor them in the situations that they allow them out. Um, and to the statistics that you gave earlier, those make sense now, right? Why rates of walk-in have gone down so drastically.